Hello. Today we're taking a look at a set of ordered pairs and trying to determine if the ordered pairs are a function or not. So let's begin. So here's a couple of graphs here. And you may remember from a previous lesson we talked about using the vertical line test to determine if a graph is a function. We would run vertical lines and see if it connects at 2 points. And if it did, it isn't a function. But if it doesn't, it only connects at one, then it is a function. So here's a transition from that into a set of ordered pairs. So we've got a set of ordered pairs already graphed. And if we use the vertical line test on that, let's say we got the vertical line test, we're going through here. And on this one right here, we can see that it connects at two spots. And it doesn't connect at two spots anywhere else. And it's not straight lines, but there we go. Over this number two here, we can see that none of them connect at two spots. So number two is not a function, but I'm sorry, number two is a function, but number one is not a function. Okay? So let's examine and take a deeper dive at these 2 points. So we got this point and this point here. Now, if we go ahead and say what those points are, and we can see here that we're going over -8 and then going up to 12, then that point here is -8, 12. And this point down here is -8, 8. So we got 2 points here. Now, what do you think that these 2 points have in common? Okay, so what these 2 points have in common is that they both have the same x value. They both have the -8, and that's what puts them on the same vertical line there. So when you have a set of ordered pairs and they have the same x value, it's not going to be a function. So now we can determine without a graph and the vertical line test if a set of ordered pairs is a function just by checking to see if it has the same x. So let's take a look. Alright, so here in number one, we've got a question. We just need to determine yes or no, is it a function or is it not a function? And all we have to do is look at the x's. We got 10, -2, -6, 5, 8, and -11. None of those are the same number. So as long as they're not the same number there, and in turn having two y values, then it is a function. So you just say yes, it's a function. All right, let's look at another example. On number two here, we're going to go through and see if each there's only one x that represents only one y. So if you got two x's, like here and here, so we've got -7 and then -7 here. So -7 can represent 4 or it can represent 7. So when that happens, it is no longer a function. So you would put no for not a function. All right, take a look at this problem and see if you can determine if it is a function or not. Okay, so if you go through here and you see that it has two -13s, then that right there is a dead giveaway that is not a function. Now keep in mind it only relates to the x value. If you have two of the same y values, it can still be a function as long as it's not two x's. Okay, take a look at number 4. Now, Take a look at this one and determine whether it is a function or not. Okay, so if you look through here, you see you got 15, -6, -3, and -1. And none of those are the same number. So this will be yes, it is a function. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at some multiple choice options and show you how to determine or how to answer the multiple choice question with determining if a set of ordered pairs is a function. Okay, so on this one here, it says which set of ordered pairs does not represent a function. You may be asked some questions where it does represent a function. Which one does represent a function? But this one is which one does not. So we're going to look through here and see if we can find the one that has two x's in it. And if it does, then it does not represent a function, and we'll go with that. So we look through here and we've got -8, -7, 7, 0. That's a function. -9, -3, 3, -2. That one's a function. 7, -5, and 5, and 3. Even though it's got -5 and 5, those are two different numbers. So that's still a function. And let's see. -9, 2, 8, 2. We got two twos. So this one is not a function. So we select that one. Now keep in mind, you may get some that says which one does and which one does not. So you got to pay close attention to that. But this is it. That's how you determine whether a set of ordered pairs is a function or not. And I will see you next time.